Jung crashes Winter Olympics. North Korean cheerleaders reveal his nasty secret. That conservative girl, politics, world news from AdWorldNews.com. Kim Jong-un crashed the Winter Olympics this week, making a surprise appearance during a hockey game. In the midst of the mayhem which followed, the North Korean cheerleaders who were at the event inadvertently revealed the dictator's nasty secret. North Korea has grown increasingly hostile during the first year of Donald Trump's presidency. Dictator Kim Jong-un isn't used to having such a strong, determined, and unwavering leader in the White House and has been pushing back against Trump, repeatedly firing off test missiles in a show of force aimed at the United States. With the 2018 Winter Olympic Games being held in South Korea this year, the close proximity to Kim's regime has presented an opportunity to facilitate diplomatic talks between rival nations. The South Korean government is trying to use the games to spur inter-Korean peace, while Kim Jong-un's sister was strategically seated behind Vice President Mike Pence during the opening ceremony, where she could act as a direct channel to her brother's rogue regime in the event that Pence decided to pass along a message. All of the tension surrounding North Korea provided an opportunity for comic relief this week when a man wearing a remarkable resemblance to chubby dictator Kim Jong-un walked past the North Korean cheering section at a women's hockey game. If the guy put on an extra 20 pounds on, it'd be nearly impossible to tell them apart from Kim. As I'm reading the story, I didn't even know that was an impersonator. I thought that was him. A man resembling North Korean Supreme Leader, that's because I don't want to cover the Olympics, and it just happened. A man resembling North Korean Supreme Leader caused quite a stir by dancing in front of North Korean cheerleaders on Wednesday at the Winter Olympics. The North Korean cheerleaders, handpicked for their good looks and loyalty to the regime, were far from thrilled by the presence of the foe, Kim Jong-un, in their section. Confusion quickly gave way to outrage as the man, who later identified himself as Howard, strolled past the North Korea's cheerleaders during a hockey match in Jung, South Korea. The Kim Jong-un look-alike made his way past the cheerleaders during a women's hockey showdown between the unified Korean team and Japan. He was waving the unified Korean flag at the time. The Kim Jong-un look-alike was shooed away by security officials, and then he was ultimately ejected from the arena. Why? Why is that? They got offended? But it's okay to have Trump, a Trump look-alike there, huh? These photos of a Kim Jong-un impersonator walking in front of the North Korean cheerleaders are amazing. Okay. The reaction of the North Korean cheerleaders to Howard was particularly telling. After they overcame their initial confusion, their faces bore looks of anger over the fact that a man would impersonate Kim for a laugh. Oh, so they were insulted. This just goes to show you what a ruthless dictator Kim really is. Fun is forbidden in North Korea, where you're liable to be tossed in a hard labor camp for decades simply for watching a Disney movie. Indeed, their appearance at the Olympics, where they are being forced to feign normalcy, will likely be the highlight, actually, of these cheerleaders' lives. Yeah, because, again, I never thought of that. If they go back to their home country and let's say they were caught laughing, God knows only what would happen to the cheerleaders. So actually, it's not funny. Yeah, he's too thin. Wow. Yeah, they could get in a lot of trouble. At the United Korean versus Japan Moments hockey game, an apparent Kim Jong-un impersonator starts dancing in front of the North Korean cheerleaders. We didn't get to see that. Apparent employees of the DPRK push him aside. He's now sitting nearby giving interviews in English. This, of course, has not been the only controversy surrounding North Korea to surface during the Winter Games. As soon as the opening ceremony was underway, viewers noticed who was seated directly behind Vice President Mike Pence, who was chosen as the U.S. delegation to the Games. It was none other than Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, who sent the media into a frenzy. CNN claimed that she was stealing the show, quote, as she sat next to Pence and his wife, Karen. If diplomatic dance were an event at the Winter Olympics, Kim Jong-un's younger sister would be favored to win gold, the outlet reported, showing undeserved favorability to a woman who has had a hand in the torture and murder of her own citizens. Wow. As the game continues, there will undoubtedly be more controversy unfolding surrounding North Korea. Mad World News will be the first to let you know when further news breaks. But yeah, they would have gotten in trouble had they laughed. That's why they had a show like Outrage, I guess. Can you imagine going back home and, like, in other words, being caught on camera laughing? See, they didn't show the clip of the cheerleaders' reactions to this. You just got a picture of it where they're outraged, so to speak. But from a distance, it does look like Kim Jong-un, only when you see him like here, that he's too thin. He's too thin. But yeah, it's a shame. Yet they talk so nicely about the sister who's just as guilty as he is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.